Donald Trump's going to leave. It's either going to be in January of next year. It's going to be 4 years after that. What do you think cable news is going to be like once he leaves? It feels like I've been following the news probably for the past 5 years, and it's been constant. Donald Trump, Donald Trump. What are they going to talk about after this?
Well, it's been constant Trump because he's the most important story.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any, I don't think anyone in cable news has to apologize for covering Donald Trump, as long as you're doing it in a fact-based, reality-based way. Maybe one day there'll be some apologies for the sycophantic coverage, the cheerleading coverage just does harm. But anyway, Trump is the biggest story. Trump is America. Like when you say Trump, I think Trump is a great American argument about what our values are, what our morals are, what our future is. Like, what is this country? What does this country stand for? What is this country going to be? All of that is really Trump. So when we're talking about Trump, in my view, we are really talking about decency, values, family, America. Like, we're talking about those basics. He makes us go back to the basic building blocks about racism and about sexism and about equality, like all class and inequality, like all of these things. Stories about Trump are really about those basic fibers of our being. So what's post-Trump look like? Well, first of all, there's going to be a lot of healing to do. There's going to be a lot of change. If a Democrat takes power in January or in 2025, there's going to be a lot of legislation. There's going to be a lot of change in government agencies. There's going to be a lot of news but from any Democratic administration. There's also going to be a fire, a Trump-fueled fire on the right that will be a big story. But I think, long term, your question is like, what is cable news, 5 or 10 years from now? It may, I don't know, it may revert back to what it was in 2013, 2014, which is, kind of like right now with the pandemic. Health is the biggest story this year. Sometimes science is the biggest story. Sometimes aviation is the biggest story. Sometimes international conflicts are the biggest story. I think we go through these cycles in the news environment and in the television environment.